Hey, I want to talk about something almost every man goes through, but hardly ever says out loud. What does a woman feel when she finally realizes she's lost you? Picture this. You've heard the phrase, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. But when it comes to relationships, that saying hits different. It's not just about missing someone. It's about that punch of regret, the rewind of memories, the moments of silence that now echo with clarity. Let me tell you a story. A friend of mine went through a brutal breakup. At first, his ex acted distant, like she didn't care. But months later, those little messages started coming in. Hey, saw something that reminded me of you, he asked me. Why now? Why is she texting me again? That question pulled me into something deeper. Why does absence carry such emotional weight? Let's break it down. Point 1. The breadcrumb trail. First thing she'll do, she'll try to reconnect, but not directly. Maybe she watches your story, likes an old post, sends a casual, "Hey, how have you been?" Sound familiar? This isn't random. It's calculated. My coworker Lisa once admitted something to me. She said, "I didn't want to look desperate, so I just liked one of his posts. I was hoping he'd notice." I call this the breadcrumb trail. Tiny signals, small pings. Her way of saying, "I'm thinking about you," without actually saying it. If you start seeing these signs, don't rush in. Don't overthink. Observe. Is this about you? Or just her testing the waters? Is it genuine or nostalgia? Sometimes she's just trying to figure out her own feelings. Let me ask you something. If your ex reached out tomorrow, would you reply? Hold that thought. Point 2. Testing the waters. When she finally messages you directly, it's rarely deep. "No, I miss you." Instead, "Hey, how's work going?" This isn't small talk. It's self-protection, because nobody wants to be vulnerable first, especially after a breakup. I remember reading Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. He says people are naturally risk-averse when it comes to emotions. That applies here. She's poking the surface, hoping you'll meet her halfway. So, what do you want? If you're open to reconnecting, stay honest, but easygoing. If you're not, be kind, but clear. Don't give false hope, because sometimes these small messages start leading somewhere unexpected. Point 3. When absence turns to fear. Here's the truth. Absence creates clarity. Distance gives perspective. Ever step away from a job, a friendship, even a hobby, and suddenly everything looks different? That's what she's feeling. At first, she probably thought you'd come back. But when she sees silence, no likes, no texts, no reply, the fear starts creeping in. She wonders, did I take him for granted? There's a name for this. Loss aversion. Psychologists say we fear losing more than we enjoy gaining. That fear, it makes people act. Sometimes impulsively, sometimes desperately. But here's your anchor. If you've been focused on your growth during this no-contact phase, stay on that path. Because your transformation, it's not for her. It's for you. But here's where things get interesting. This fear, this clarity, it can sometimes open the door to something real. Point 4. When it's okay to reconnect. Sometimes people break up for reasons that aren't about love. Stress, timing, miscommunication. I know a couple who broke up because of conflicting work schedules and pressure. They bumped into each other months later at a friend's party, had an honest conversation. Now, they're married, 2 kids. Ask yourself, what ended your relationship? Was it something external, or was it something broken deep inside? If it was petty, a second chance might work. If it was toxic, dishonest, or deeply incompatible, then maybe the past should stay in the past. Not every reconnection should lead to reconciliation. Point 5. What she's feeling now. So what exactly is going through her mind? Regret, nostalgia, maybe guilt. She regrets not valuing you. She misses the good times. She feels guilty for her part in the fallout. But here's the part most guys miss. These feelings are hers, not yours. Mark Manson once wrote in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, people chase closure to feel better about their own choices. Sometimes she reaches out not because she wants you back, but because she wants to feel better. You have to be aware of this. Be kind, but don't let her healing journey derail yours. Point 6. Your power to choose. Imagine you get that message from her. "I've been thinking about you." In that moment, you're at a crossroads. This isn't about her feelings. It's about your future. Will you retrace old paths or walk forward into the unknown? Think of a bridge. It connects both sides, but crossing it means leaving something behind. Your decision is the same. Think about what lies ahead, your values, your growth, your self-worth. Relationships fall apart because the foundation wasn't solid. Going back doesn't guarantee repair. Sometimes it just repeats the cycle. So pause, reflect, and ask, is it worth it? Or is this your moment to move forward? Stronger than ever. Final thought. Evolution over emotion. Here's what I've learned. Losing someone always teaches you something, whether it's her realizing what she lost or you realizing what you deserve. Growth is the real win, and the best connections, they don't come from chasing. They come from two whole people choosing each other. Thanks for watching. If this hit home, drop your thoughts below. Your story might be what someone else needs to hear.